From Jenna Ortega to Selena Gomez to Beyonce, your favorite celebs are hard at work using their time and their millions, making the world a better place. Just wait till you see how Bella Hadid gives back. Number 1. Jenna Ortega. The Wednesday megastar is definitely on the come-up. From Netflix's You to major movies like The Fallout, this young star is racking up millions and showing her charitable side by dishing out some major donations to causes she cares about. Celebrity Net Worth estimates that between TV roles, films, endorsement, and brand deals, Jenna Ortega is worth a whopping $3 million. For someone earning that much dough, time is money. So it's incredibly generous that Jenna donates her spare time to organizations like Jeans for Teens, filming PSAs for the organization that in 2020 gave away 5 million pairs of jeans to homeless youth. Seeing as the time she spends with this org could be time she's spending making more money, we've got to give her a hand for her generosity.
You know, when big groups of us come together like this, it's a beautiful thing and it's a wonderful thing.
Number 2, Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande is well known for being generous with her many millions. The singer literally wrote a song about showering her friends with lavish, expensive gifts. Ariana is loaded. Seriously, she makes around $20 to $30 million a year and has a net worth of $240 million. With that kind of cash, being Ariana Grande's friend is like winning the lottery. The pop star is so fond of sharing her riches with her friends that she made a top 10 hit song about sharing riches with her friends that in turn did what? You guessed it, made more riches for her to then share with her friends. Ariana's 2019 hit 7 Rings was an anthem about the 7 rings she bought following her breakup with Pete Davidson for herself and her 6 best friends. The rings were Tiffany's, so they cost a pretty penny for sure. Number 3, Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian is one of the richest celebs in Hollywood and also one of the most visible. She's gotten a lot of flack online for being too flashy with her riches, so she's gone above and beyond to make the world a better place with her millions. For starters, she took the time out of her busy life to pursue a law degree in the hopes of defending the innocent. Kim also found herself in the wildlife conservation game, donating $200,000 to 2 wildlife relief organizations in California and $100,000 directly to one local firefighter who lost his home fighting fires and saving lives. Probably the biggest show of generosity of all is the fact that Kim reportedly donates 10% of her yearly income to charities. She makes between $80 and $100 million every single year. You can do the math. Number 4, Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are raking it in. From Netflix deals to Spotify deals, they are watching the millions flow. But old habits are hard to break. The traditions of the roles of senior royals, namely philanthropy, are sticking around, even though the Prince and Meghan herself have separated themselves from the palace.
And also looking around and wondering, how on earth did I get here?
The Archwell Foundation does more than most people can count, from wildlife conservation to investing in gender equity to empowering women around the world.
To simply talk about equality. One must believe in it.
Meghan Markle has made sure that with all the great powers and privileges and wealth and success and fame that comes with being a senior royal, or ex-senior royal, comes a great deal of giving back.
To be able to give as much as they can back.
The Archwell Foundation was named after her and Prince Harry's first son, Archie. Among one of the biggest missions is to fight some of the sexism that Meghan has had to deal with in her time married to one of the most famous royals in history. Number 5, Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez, aka the most beloved celeb in Hollywood, has spent the second half of her career using her personal experiences and struggles to help the world. She of course makes her bag, but uses her time and her energy and even some of her money for charitable purposes. After canceling her world tour after just 55 performances, Selena Gomez opened up about how giving back helped her stay resilient in times when she felt like just giving up. When she interviewed Vivek Murthy, U.S. Surgeon General for her Mental Health Social Summit in 2020, her understanding of service's ability to strengthen her mental health was heightened. Murphy told her that service, it turns out, is one of the greatest antidotes to loneliness that we have. That same year, Gomez created the Rare Impact Fund to raise $100 million to provide free mental health resources for young people. Number 6, Shawn Mendes. Royals aren't the only ones with foundations. Shawn Mendes is a bona fide pop superstar and has the millions to match it. He also is the CEO of the SMF, or the Shawn Mendes Foundation. If you take a look at the comment section under any of Shawn Mendes' Instagram posts, you'll probably be able to notice that the age group of his main demographic is pretty young. But the youngest fans often need the most help, and Shawn Mendes knows that. He prides himself on giving back to his community and his young fan base. His charity, the Shawn Mendes Foundation, just recently donated $175,000 to the Sick Kids charity in Toronto. The Sick Kids Foundation is the largest research foundation for children's health in Canada, and the donation will go towards vital COVID-19 research for kids. Number 7, Beyonce. When it comes to Beyonce, everything is larger than life. That includes when Beyonce wants to change the world. Beyonce's Be Good Foundation is a massive organization that has a huge impact on the world, from climate health to women's health and empowerment. In fact, in 2020, the foundation became one of the only charities to step up and help the residents of Flint, Michigan, in one of the worst water crises seen in America. Funds from the foundation are going to immediately go towards helping residents affected by lead poisoning, and in the long term will help children affected by the crisis moving forward. The foundation also announced $6 million in COVID relief efforts during the pandemic, so Beyonce truly is putting her money where her mouth is. Number 8. Bella Hadid. Fashion for the people. Supermodel Bella Hadid's closet is probably worth more than most mega mansions. Bella's millions have been made from and spent on fashion. Well, what better way to give back than to give those fashions away? Bella recently opened up her closet and donated hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of clothes to the needy. Hadid teamed up with the People's Table, whose motto is by the people, for the people. She went to her closet and found the warmest designer clothes. She said in her Instagram caption that many people may not be able to afford warm clothes right now, and she has far too many that she can't use. She even encouraged others to do the same. In her lengthy caption, she asked if other people had any clothes that they would be willing to donate to the People's Table. And by the looks of it, she got a ton of responses. Number 9. Karli Kloss. Karli Kloss is seriously the coolest supermodel ever. She's gorgeous, she's approachable, and she can program your computer too. Karli Kloss's Coding for Girls summer camp takes up a ton of the star's time and energy.
So I started Code with Klossy, which is my foundation to teach girls to learn how to code.
Which is as valuable as cash. Coding with Karli Kloss operates 50 campuses in 25 different cities and will teach 1,000 young girls how to code.
You'll be amazed at how important coding is.
At the end of the camp, the young girls present a fully functioning mobile app or website at the demonstration day. And the best thing about the camp is that it's absolutely free. Women and girls are historically underrepresented in STEM fields, including computers and coding. So the work that Karli Kloss is doing out of the kindness of her heart is truly extraordinary.
Do you know how to code?
No.
You should come to our camp.
Number 10. Zendaya. The Euphoria megastar is seriously taking in the dough. She is one of the most beloved actresses in Hollywood. One of the reasons is because she's incredibly down to earth and keeps her finger on the pulse of the issues facing her local communities. She's a UNICEF ambassador, an ambassador for Friends for Change, and an advocate for Convoy of Hope, as if we all needed another reason to crush on Zendaya. Since she was 18 years old, she's constantly donated to charities, and when she turned 20, she again partnered with Convoy of Hope to raise $50,000 for their Women's Empowerment Initiative. She also traveled to Africa for the UNAIDS charity.
I think it allowed me to see how, AIDS affects people firsthand.
Your fave celebs got to where they are by being incredibly talented and incredibly generous people at heart. Comment your favorite generous celebs below and be sure to like and subscribe to The Thing Celebrity for more of your favorite celebs.